Okay, good people, it's me, good old Morris, and I'm here to share with you what I enjoy looking at quite a bit. I like to watch weather as the weather happens. And coming from the west, headed east toward us here in Detroit, we have a thunderstorm on its way. I love thunderstorms. I love to see weather as it happens, and you know, let me step out here, son. I have a mess out here. I'm trying to get this patio together. It's damn near September, and hell, I should have had this done by May. Show you how off track my brother is. Yeah, but you can see the thunderstorm clouds. These are just a few of them, just west of downtown Detroit here. I was checking out the Doppler local thunderstorm radar, and it looks like it might be tearing up. The good thunderstorms. They're in the area west of Detroit, so it should be tearing up Ypsilanti, Kalamazoo, all that out there before it gets here, coming east to the D. And so I'm gonna try to check it out and get as much on camera as I can. I love to see weather as it happens. I like all those lightning strikes. I mean really scary, thunderous looking lightning strikes. Oh, looks like my man over here at his little barbecue joint over here on Jefferson Avenue. He's out barbecuing. Brother right here, black guy, young black man. I forget his name. I even forget the name of the restaurant. But they opened up this barbecue joint here. A young black man, young black businessman. Yeah, and he has his barbecue shop over here. And yeah, and you know, I urge everybody to come over here and do business with him, and come over and have some barbecue with this young man, young black man. I think it's he and his brother, and he has other staff members that work there at his fine establishment over here on the east side of the D. Yeah, and what else? Right. This fella. They wear those real tight muscle shirts, and they got these big muscles. Young men, whoa. Oh, that was some strong lightning, and I better post up inside myself. I might get struck by lightning out here. Lightning is very dangerous. It's scary. I love to look at it, but you certainly do not want to be caught up in no lightning. You actually can lose your life by getting struck by lightning. And it's possible it can happen to any one of us at any time. Yeah, but these little young men over here, they really got their barbecue going over there. They have all kind of construction work going on right over there at their site. But it looks like my young man over here is still out there queuing it up. And you know, hoping that the customers come on out and do business over there with this young man. Do a little business over there with him. Okay, now I'm going to step back up in here. I ain't trying to get struck by this lightning out here. Okay, I'm going to zoom it back out. Yeah, you know, so we can have a more panoramic view, and you know, we can see it. You know, we can see more. Yeah. Thunderstorms in the D. What we're looking at right now is a lot of precipitation from this major thunderstorm that's headed our way. And I mean, it looks like it's going to be a scary one. I can imagine for the way it looked like that red-orange area, you know, the hot area, and all that thunderstorm sitting right there in the middle of all the, you know, outer green, you know, which is the water. But that red area looked kind of strong there, and it looked scary, and it looks like we have a monster coming our way. And oftentimes, you know, when you see those strong sails, thunderstorm sails like that, there's a lot of tornadoes in there, and you know, we are a part of Tornado Alley. That's right, from Chicago headed eastbound toward us in Detroit. That is Tornado Alley. Yes, and I'm starting to see the rain good. Now this patio is going to be able to get all wet, and then I'm going to clean the patio so that the patio will be clean when I'm ready to lay down this Listen to me, this balcony carpet. Yeah, I have a huge mess out here. I'm trying to get it together. I waited. Well, it wasn't that I waited too late. I really had a comment that the air was trying to do. This is my first time causing myself trying to lay down some patio carpet, and I did it wrong and fucked it up. Yeah. Okay, you see the rain here. And this is just the first batch here. Oh, can you hear it? Another 20 minutes after this batch of rain here is when the monster thunderstorm is gonna hit the D. And so, I'm gonna wait it out. I wanna put this on camera. Oftentimes, you know, when the clouds really come in, it gets so cloudy out here, you really can't even see your damn finger. Okay, now here come the heavy winds. Man, now I just tore up one of my roses. I'm gonna have to catch you on the rebound, good people, and move some of my roses around. Look over here, one of my roses that was a young new bud ready to bud out. This one here, you see it bent over. The heavy wind just destroyed my baby, and this is my very fragrant, big huge red roses, and they're very fragrant, very perfumey, and I was looking forward to those babies. So I'm gonna go over here and move this one here, and I'm gonna hit you back in just a minute, in a minute. Thunderstorm, Detroit. Thunderstorm in the D. Okay, so the north part of that new batch, we're well into it. It's tearing up my roses, good people. Thunderstorm in the D. Watching weather as it happens. Over here on the east side of Detroit. With me, good old Morris. I saw many strikes of lightning. It's really not good for me to be so close to this window because lightning can strike anywhere, and oh boy, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. It's very dangerous. But I love the thunderstorm weather. I love it. Watching weather as it happens. You know. Okay. I'm gonna go inside here. This weather is getting kind of scary, good people. It's getting kind of scary, really. Snow, Lord have mercy. Look at this weather. I just hope that we don't get hit with a damn tornado. Get hit. Oh, that would be the ultimate fucked up hit if we get hit with that damn tornado. Because this is what you call some real severe thunderstorm weather. God damn it, it's taking this time pushing through here. Whoa. Thunderstorm. Well, let's zoom in. Yeah, you know, when we zoom in, we actually can see more. Even though it is still very foggy out there. Low visibility with all of the thunderstorm and tornado clouds and, you know, and the rain everywhere. Oh shit, I see the power outages over here on the east side. Damn. All these power outages, damn. The same power outage that was over at my aunt's house. My Tiani Bear, damn, that shit. Oh, you see? That's the area over there where my Auntie Annabelle live and Uncle Willie Fred. Now I'm gonna have to go over there. My Auntie Annabelle is my mother's sister, older sister, my auntie. And it was just last week we had some heavy thunderstorm weather, and it knocked out all of those lights over there, all the power, and many of the homes. Oh boy, it's some funny shit going on in Detroit with the power outages that happen over here on Fisher Street. Burns, and well, not Burns, because Burns is a part of the so-called exclusive Indian Village. But over here on Fisher Avenue in the motherfucking hood, you get the same kind of power outages on any kind of rain, any kind of level of rain. You see those green flashing lights, and is having an effect on the homes that live over here. And this is the very area that was given away by our Detroit City Council. They gave it to a goddamn German group, Hantz Farm. This large, huge square area of land over here on the east side of Detroit. The Detroit City Council, and they gave this land away. A huge, huge area on the east side, by the water, by the river, for pennies on the motherfucking dollar. And damn. And they're doing whatever they can to move the people, us, black folk. This is a 100% black neighborhood on the lower east side of Detroit. And their intentions are to get rid of our population over here. I see this flashing light by my Auntie Annabelle's house. I'm gonna have to give them a call and see what the deal is. I'll be back with you in just a minute, good people of Detroit. Yes, right over here in the land of the east side of Detroit, where so many of us, including Miss Charity Hicks, I call her my sweet baby sister, gangster, diva for justice. My sister Charity, and she was down there, many of us in the Detroit grassroots community, and we fought like hell to keep this land that belongs to us here in Detroit. A huge, large part of my growing up and coming of age, many of our growing up and coming of age, this very land over here between Van Dyke and St. Jane, Jefferson, and Mack, this large square area of land that was given away to Hantz Farm, an outside group who has no ties to the city of Detroit, and who are doing whatever it is that they can do to create some kind of a German or Chinatown right over here in Blacktown, Detroit, Blacktown, USA, on the motherfucking east side of Detroit, that we all know. Well, it seems like every rain, or especially any kind of a thunderstorm, this area is going to be the area where everybody's power is going to be going out. And I've noticed that in the past 2 years. Last week, that was my cousin, my Auntie Annabelle's daughter, over here on Fisher Street near Jefferson Avenue on the east side of Detroit. Well, they had a huge power outage and some of the basement caught on fire. And right now I'm looking at all kind of flickers of fire sparking off of these power lines around the house that's affecting just about only this block, Fisher and what's this, Crane Street. These two streets are the main streets that are having these crazy power outages. Just a block over in the many mansions of Indian Village, just one block over from Jefferson, on Jefferson, all the way back as far as I believe, I don't know, Mack or Kirchville, where you have these huge Indian Village mansions. None of their power is out. None of my power is out on this side, where you have all the high-rise apartments and things. And I'm looking at all kind of, this is scary. I'm gonna have to go over there. And the weather is only magnifying this really crazy, and it's just so funny that this thing is hitting me so close. It's hitting me and my family here. I'm hoping that their house does not catch on fire the way the basement did just last week when we had a thunderstorm. And it was not even anything near as heavy as what you're looking at now. And I'm looking at all kind of sparks, and I've noticed in the past 2 years, maybe I didn't think much of it. And I know this is being done by the city of Detroit. When the city of Detroit privatized our public lighting, they privatized it, and what your Detroit City Council, along with Dave being Detroit, there's good people who's listening, what our Detroit City Council did that was totally against the people of Detroit, the will of the people of Detroit, which was totally against, that was certainly not in our best interest. Our city council voted to give DTE $150 million from the Detroit city budget to turn our motherfucking street lights off in the city of Detroit. And it'll be nighttime in Detroit, and we'll be walking around this motherfucker, and it's pitch black outside like a motherfucker in the Motown D. And not because it has to be. It's because this shit is being done on purpose. And many of these areas over here, in this part of the lower east side of Detroit, well, we all know that this drastic move to hand all of this land over to a Hantz Farm, H-A-N-T-Z, Hantz Farm, a German goddamn group. It's what many of us call it. And they own this land, and the main operation with this city government as it relates to this land is to run you and me, the black population, off of this motherfucking land. And they're letting it deteriorate, and they're doing nothing to fix it up and clean it up. They're closing down every goddamn school in this community. And I think I see a house, or maybe I hope that this is this pole on fire, but they're doing everything that they can do in the world to push us up out of this community. They've closed up every goddamn school in this community so that none of the children who live over here have schools over here in this community to go to. And that's just a crime off of shame. And it was done on purpose. I was right there at the beginning when these corrupted and no count and disrespectful kiss up, suck up, lap up, lick up, suck up, slurp up to their white political counterparts, these so-called black elected officials. And they gave Governor Engler, Granholm, and everybody. Oh, hey, look, this is you know, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought I saw fire, and I hope that I do not see. Okay, I think I see him coming out the car, in the car, and coming out of their driveway in the garage, and they just hit the streets. This is a Deanna and Bill and Willie Fred. I'm sure, knowing them, they're probably going to a hotel. Their power is out. And everybody, this just happened last week. You can hear me kicking out jams. Everybody on this side, there's no power out. As strong as this thunderstorm is, why is it that this street is the only street over here on this side of Jefferson Avenue where the power is out? Motherfucking power out and everybody else's power is on. Because this area over here, this street here, a combination of two streets going from Jefferson Avenue all the way to, as far as Mack Avenue, over here on Detroit's east side. This land is just being allowed to sit here and rot and just deteriorate on purpose, so that this land can be declared a natural disaster, if you will. And then the real development would be able to happen over here in this community. And it will be done without the people who live in this community in mind. The hypocrisy of it is just plain awful. And I didn't even know that I would be talking about this here. I just saw what happened tonight. I remember what happened last week, and then I can remember about 2 years ago, every time there would be some kind of a rain over here, on any kind of a rain in this community over here, it's always my Auntie Annie Bill and my Uncle Willie Fred Street, where you have this serious power outage. And then my cousin was telling me that the DTE claims that their home has to be rewired, or some kind of crazy shit. I'm sure they're telling all kind of people over here in this community that's being stolen from the people of Detroit. I'm sure they're telling them all kind of different lies about what's wrong with their homes. Okay, now this wind is about to pick up over here. Yeah, here we go. Another replay of what happened last week. This fire truck is ready to turn on my Auntie Annabelle and my Uncle Willie Fred's street. Now you made the wrong turn. They were supposed to just make the wrong turn. The left turn that you just passed on Fisher Street. Let me get out here in this crazy ass rain and see what the deal is over here with my Auntie Annabelle and my Uncle Willie Fred. Oh, I'll be hit. Goddamn, I was hoping I could enjoy this thunderstorm, but now something serious has happened to my relative, my first relative. Good Lord. Okay, I'm gonna share this with you all too on Facebook. I hope I don't sound too bad or sound too nervous here. I wanted to just come out and just have a little rap and tap session with you, but it looked like shit just done got real over here with this thunderstorm in Detroit style. And I'll be seeing you all just a bit later over there on Facebook, baby. Love you. In a minute. Hey y'all, will y'all look? Will you look at this thunderstorm? I was just out there. The wind is so heavy out there, I swear it's roaring like a damn lion out there in that damn thunderstorm wind. And it was popping down all kind of hailstones and strong ass winds. Look at what it has done to. Oh man, it knocked down about 3 of my plants. I had to go out there. That's how I experienced all of those hail rocks popping me all upside my head. Other plants that you don't see on this side, I put them on the other side. That was about all I could get. The wind is so heavy out there. Hell, I was just a bit worried there for a minute though, because if there was a tornado in the area, and then that wind becomes a different kind of wind, and that wind could actually scoop you up off from wherever you are and get you trapped up in that circular spin of a tornado, straight up and for real. And so I tried to hurry up and post and get posted back here in this on the inside. And because, hey, trust me, it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. It looks like that crazy thunderstorm has passed our area and it's headed east. Headed east. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Okay, let me see if I can open this door here. Yeah, I should be able to better now. And man, that wind was so strong I couldn't even open the door. But now I can open the door now. That wind, the pressure from the wind made it hard for me to open the door. Okay, I can see the, wait a minute. Just like I thought, it's a fire. And it's right over here where my Auntie Annie building, Willie Fred house is. I want to show you where that house is, and I hope that that fire I saw, this house you see here, I practically grew up in this house. If I can only get to it, well, I can't really see it. I always thought I could, yeah, I can see it now. Well, of course, you don't know what I'm talking about. This house here, it's a light green house. Looks like it has a gray roof. And there's some kind of a vehicle. I hope that this is the DTE people. It looked like I saw my uncle and my aunt leave the house. And because this just happened to them last week. This is the only real area that has been experiencing these strong power outages. Now it's looking like it's going to be felt by all of us, because I'm feeling it now, because my power is out. Yes. And hopefully they will restore it. But I don't believe that they're going to tell us this cockamamie ass story about that this building is wired the wrong way and it needs to be rewired. This is what evidently the people over here in this community where I grew up at, over here in the Detroit Southeastern high school area, here go the same fire trucks that were here last week. And I guess they're back ready to do the same thing. They seem to have told the people over here in this community, excuse me good people, they seem to have told the people over here in this community that their homes are wired up the wrong way, and that their homes need to be rewired. In this very land that the city of Detroit, the mayor, Dave Bing, who was not from Detroit, from Franklin, Michigan, out in the suburbs. He in Detroit, totally unelected, completely selected. And they gave this motherfucking land away. Now I got to go over here and check on my relatives. over here in my motherfucking hood, over here on the east side of Detroit, the community that I love and that we all should love. I'm gonna come back with some more observation, analysis, and things on corruption in Detroit. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this skyline. I think it's a very beautiful picture. I love the way the sky looks and the way everything looks. It looks very electric. After having had experienced okay, I got to go over here. It looks like the damn house is on fire. I'm outie. Okay. It's looking like it's a fire over here in my Auntie Annabelle's and my Uncle Willie Fred's house. The crib, well, at first it looked like it was on fire. It might have been. It's looking like it's not now. I don't know what, but I am going to get posted over there and see what the deal is over there with my maternal relatives. This is my Auntie Annabelle's house. Oh God, the lightning that I just saw over downtown Detroit. Oh wow.